I wear eyeglasses when I'm not on stage, and I've been wearing glasses ever since I was a kid. And I went to the optometrist, and the optometrist said to me the words that every middle-aged man dreads. He said, "Yeah, you're about 6 months away from bifocals." Oh, you hear that, and you're fully expecting to hear, and you're 12 months away from being spoon-fed tapioca by a Jamaican nurse. So now I'm juggling 3 different pairs of glasses. I have these are my new multifocal lenses. These are for everyday use and for driving. And then I have my old prescription that I wear when I go to the movies. It's just easier. And then I have another pair just for reading, my reading glasses. So the ultimate nightmare for me would be to go see a foreign movie with subtitles at a drive-in theater. I wear all 3 glasses simultaneously. So I go to the eyeglass store recently to pick up my new multifocal lenses, and already I'm in a bad mood about the whole thing. And I walk into the store, and there's that lady behind the counter. And anyone who wears glasses knows when you go to the eyeglass store, there's always that lady behind the counter whose entire job is to take the glasses and put them on your head. Because apparently this is a very complicated task, and you might screw it up and poke your own eye out. So she takes my new multifocal lenses and she puts them on my head. And she says to me, "These are going to look crooked. But it's not the glasses. It's you. You have one eye higher than the other." So I look at the glasses, she puts them on my head, and sure enough, they're like this. You know. And I said, "All right," I said, "can you take these back and straighten them out?" But she says, no. They are straight. It's not the glasses. It's you. Now, at this point, an otherwise sane and rational individual would say to himself, "Okay, I'm not getting what I need from this customer service representative. Let me ask to speak to someone else." But not me, because at this point, I'm locked in, and I'm going to straighten her out. So I said, "Ma'am," now, when you start a sentence with "ma'am," you're in. It's like starting a sentence with "all due respect." So I say, "Ma'am, I've been wearing glasses all my life. I've never had this problem." And she says, "Well, I've been selling glasses all my life, and I've never had this problem." "Oh, really?" So when the other kids are having a little lemonade stand, you were out on the lawn with your optometry kiosk. When all the little Girl Scouts were going door to door selling cookies, you were selling disposable contact lenses. So now I'm into it, and I go 12 rounds with this lunatic, culminating with me storming out of the store and screaming, "That's it! You've lost the entire Konig family business. I come here, my wife comes here, our kids, we all have defective eyesight. But you're not getting another nickel out of me, I'm gone." And I storm out of the store. Now my wife is outside waiting in the car. I get in the car, she says, "What happened?" I said, "I'll tell you what happened. Drive." And we drive. And we drive to the next town. We get to the next town, and I pick out an eyeglass store at random, and I say, "That's it! That's our new eyeglass store. From now on, the entire family will buy all our glasses there." And my wife says, "Will you calm down?" Now I'm fighting with my wife, and I'm at that point where you're not making any sense. She says, "Will you calm down?" I said, "I will not calm down, I will calm up." And I'm fighting. And it culminates with me saying, "That's it, pull the car over, stop the car, I'm getting out, I'm walking." So she pulls the car over, I get out, and I start walking, and she drives away, which I immediately regret because we're 6 miles away from home. So now I'm walking, and it's taking hours. But it was good. It was good because it gave me a chance to really think things through and to really look at the situation. And not just the situation, but at similar situations my whole life. Because I do believe there comes a time when you've got to look at yourself. So when I got home, I went into the bathroom and I closed the door and I took a long look in the mirror. And I saw, maybe for the first time, son of a bitch, she's right, one eye is higher than the other. The last cruise ship I did have to fly to Mexico. I had to go to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, to catch the ship. So US Air flew me to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and they flew all my socks and underwear to Nevada. I don't know why they flew my underwear to Nevada. My underwear does not know anyone in Nevada. So I fly for hours to get to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm disgusted. I get to Mexico, I get off the plane. I am informed that US Air has lost my luggage, but there's nothing I can do about it because I got to go catch the ship, because the last thing I need is to be caught in Mexico with no clothes and no ship. So now I hop a cab to get to the ship. Now, I don't know if any of you have traveled in Mexico or have had this experience, but this has been my experience. Anytime I've ever been in a cab in Mexico, the cab driver always asks the same question. Do you need air conditioning? Now, it's 168 degrees in Mexico, and I'm a Jew. I'm not an Exodus Israeli marching through the desert Jew. I'm a New York, check into the hotel room, order room service, then call the front desk and complain Jew. That's what I am. So I need the air conditioning. But I'm also an American traveling in a foreign country. I don't want to represent my country in an unfavorable light. I want to be a good American. So I resist the urge to say, are you kidding me? It's 168 degrees. Of course I need the air conditioning. And instead I say very nonchalantly, por favor, de la air conditioning. Café con leche, arroz con pollo. Desiarnage. Which I believe means, loosely translated, are you kidding me? It's 168 degrees. Of course I need the air conditioning. So the Mexican cab driver rolls up the windows and cranks up the air conditioning. Now, for those of you who have never had this experience, here's a Mexican cab without air conditioning. Hot. Here's a Mexican cab with air conditioning. Hot. But with the windows rolled up. So now I'm hot, I'm disgusted, I'm tired, I've been flying for hours, US Air has lost all my clothing, and I'm traveling around in Mexico inside of essentially a microwave oven on wheels. Finally, I make it to the ship. The cruise director gets me on board. He says, what, they lost your luggage? I said, yeah. He said, who was it? I said, US Air. He said, oh, that explains it. He said, they always lose my luggage. I said, they always lose your luggage? He said, yes, they always lose my luggage. I said, well, why do you keep flying with them? He said, well, they always bring it back. I said, not for nothing, but I think you might be in an abusive relationship with US Air. He said, don't go there. You don't know them like I do. And another guy on the ship says, who lost your luggage? Was it Delta? I said, no, it was US Air. He said, oh, because you know what Delta stands for. I said, what? He said, don't expect luggage to arrive. I said, no, this was US Air. Underwear and socks are in Reno.